Hey everyone, Friday update. Tony George, DocSports.com. Going to have a, a veritable potpourri of free opinions here today. We're going to give you maybe a teaser in college football, which I never do, but I did bet one this morning, personally out here in Vegas. Talk about the big game in the Mountain West. A winner goes to the Mountain West title game. Big game there. And maybe a little basketball lean as well. Um, Let's get right to it here. Opened up the weekend in football slate with a win with the Rams last night. Also picked up a win with San Diego State winning outright over Arizona State. And I'll tell you something, San Diego State, and I put this in my write-up for the game yesterday, they're 9 points better than anybody in the Mountain West Conference on my power ratings. This is a very, very good basketball team. This is a top 20 team. Yeah, nobody wants to play them. They're a good basketball team. Veteran, well coached. Got a lot of you. If you watched the game last night, um, if you bet, I'm sure you did. It was a national game, but nonetheless, a good basketball team. And they beat an Arizona State team with two NBA players on it. Just FYI. Let's get to what's on deck here this upcoming weekend. I have one college basketball play today. We're on a 7-3 run. Hit a 7 unit play this week. Also lost a 6 unit play. We're completely transparent here. But a nice 70% ATS run over our last 10 picks. We got a totals play tonight in one of the games. Also on deck for Saturday, a 6 unit top play on a 3-pack in college football. We've hit, I think it's 6 out of our last 7 weeks. We've cashed our top play on our college football card. So be sure and jump on that. We hit a 7 unit last week and the 7 unit the week before, 6 unit tomorrow. And it goes without saying, without hype, the only 8 unit NFL position I've had all year, and I don't have a leg to stand on in the NFL. I've had a bad year in the NFL. A lot of people have. Been a crazy year in the NFL. 9-5 on underdogs last week. They've been dominating. I think sooner or later in the NFL, these underdogs covering at a high rate probably aren't going to happen. Maybe this is the weekend. I'm not for sure, but, I think it's a dangerous weekend, which is why I only have one play, and then I threw in a 4 unit, 2 team teaser that's absolutely golden. But this is the best NFL setup I've seen in order for a side play this year. All that, Doc Sports, free $60, link in the description below. Thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. We got the free winner for you. Oh, I did want to mention UFC 256. We have a 4-play card with a 7 unit top play on it. That will be out Saturday morning. Right now, we're at 5 plays, but one of the fights that we picked, it got real chalky all of a sudden. It was the side I was on. I'm not laying 330, 250, anything like that. It's very difficult in the UFC to find cards where not everything is either minus 330 or plus 440, but this card here, this is a great card on UFC. I'm going somewhere that has it, but I'll be watching it along with football on the other screen. But nonetheless, let's win some money in the UFC. 10 out of our last 13 cards have cashed, and we're on a 7-1 run with our top picks. That's pretty good. So, that being said, let's talk about Friday here. Tune into the show, the NFL show with myself and Indian Cowboy, by the way. It's on this page. Let's talk, first of all, a game I looked at tonight and was studying a little bit. I was trying to figure out, I would maybe put out a small lean on Marquette plus 4.5 tonight against UCLA. And I'll tell you what, if Marquette is going to need to win some games here, this is probably the most winnable game of the ones they have. If you look at their schedule upcoming, the next 5, tonight and the other, they're playing UCLA tonight. Then they have Creighton, Seton Hall, Xavier, and Villanova. Whew. How would you like to have that schedule? Oh my God, that is a murderer's row of good basketball teams they're going to play there. My goodness. But I just got a feeling that they're dead even in my book. And 4.5 just might be the ticket. Tonight in football. If you want, and I bet this today, so I put a couple hundy on it. I think it's a rock solid bet. And take Arizona State and tease them down to 5 off 11, and take Nevada at +1 and tease them up to +7. 2-team 6-point teaser. That's probably the best route to go in football tonight, in my opinion. That's what I bet. Arizona State, ought to be able to run all over Arizona. They can't stop anybody running the ball. And Arizona State's got 3 guys over 5 yards a carry, including the quarterback. And I'm not a big fan of Kevin Sumlin. I wasn't a big fan when he was at Houston. He was a fade coach at Texas A&M. He's been a fade coach at Arizona. Just saying. Let's talk about the Nevada and San Jose State game. And I would have liked this without the line move because we were getting Nevada all week long at +3, and now they're down to +1. It's going to be pick 'em before game time. That might even flip to them -1. So you're going to want to get on this early if you like them. It's a free play. It's not something you unload on. It's not something you throw into a 5-teamer. Nothing. It's a free pick. It's a half unit max, but I like them. I think their quarterback Strong's the best quarterback in the game by far. He's made a lot of plays. The game he had a crappy game, they lost. But San Jose State had to go to Hawaii and come right back to Las Vegas. They can't play in their home stadium here. Travel's an issue. The noose is getting tight, being undefeated. And they've never been in this position. I mean, San Jose State was a bottom feeder, the doormat, for quite a while. And out of nowhere, they've turned it around this year, which is commendable. And they do have a decent football team. But at the end of the day, I got to go with Nevada and the better quarterback. Here in Las Vegas, Sam Boyd Stadium tonight, I think that they get it done. I think Nevada wins and advances to the Mountain West title game. Because this is for the Mountain West title game. I'm going to take Nevada in this game. I think the fairy tale ends for San Jose State tonight, in my opinion. But again, the best bet tonight is take Arizona State, tease them down, and take Nevada and tease them up. That's what I would do. Be sure and get over to Docs. Get hooked up this weekend. We give you a free $60 in the link in the description below. And we got a huge slate of games Saturday and a triple header, and then the game of the year on Sunday. Looking forward to a great weekend and getting some money in that UFC tomorrow as well. Thanks for tuning in today. Best of luck.